if you're one of the millions of Americans who are suffering with type 2 diabetes, you really want to listen to this. What happens with diabetes is that we have what's called insulin resistance. Insulin is a hormone that elevates when you eat more sugar, simple carbohydrates. That's at least what we thought. There's a little bit more to it, but it elevates and it basically allows glucose to go into your cells. When you've been consuming an overabundance of glucose and some of the things we're about to review, what happens is that the body gets less sensitive to insulin. The sugar levels, the glucose levels go up in the bloodstream, and then you're told you have diabetes. So hyperinsulinemia, meaning too much insulin in the blood, is a hallmark of diabetes. And a very interesting research article was presented back in 2011, actually, but not really given its merit, although a lot of researchers have cited it in the last 12 years since then, that had to do with the fact that high insulin levels might not be so much the cause, but the consequence of diabetes, and it's not necessarily only what we think. So we do know that high sugar, refined carbohydrate content will lead to high insulin levels. But what if you're somebody who is diabetic or pre-diabetic, you're told that, and you're trying to be very good about your sugar and your refined carbohydrates? So what would you tend to turn to? Diet sweeteners, and particularly maybe saccharin containing foods like Sweet and Low, Sweet Twin. It's also in gum. A lot of people get a lot of saccharin in gum, and certain baked goods, canned fruit. The lion's share is the diet sodas and the diet drinks, the artificially sweetened drinks that are high in saccharin, and that is the sweetener used. I didn't realize it was back in the 1879 that saccharin was first discovered. So it's been around for a very long time. It's 300 to 500 times sweeter than sugar, but it's been recognized by the FDA as safe, meaning of course it's not going to kill you unless you abuse it. Like anything, you can get too much, but it's recognized as a safe additive, but maybe not. So again, if you are suffering with diabetes, and I meet patients all the time who say, I talk to them about type 2 diabetes being reversible, and they're like, mine is so out of control. And I really try. I mean, some people say they don't try, so you understand why they're having trouble. But some people are very serious about it. They're really striving to improve the situation. They know blindness, loss of limbs, loss of kidney function. It's a horrible way to go when diabetes really starts ravaging the body. And so they're serious about it. They're really trying with their diet. And of course, these diet colas and drinks and gum, what have you, are a sweet, remember, 300 to 500 times sweeter than sugar. So it's getting their sweet, and they think it's innocuous and innocent, but it's not. So please forward this to someone you know. Like the video if you find this information helpful, because saccharin is in all of these things. It's widely available. People feel like, listen, it's no calories. I'm getting my sweet fix. I'm not cheating. But you're really thwarting your ability to get your type 2 diabetes under control if you're consuming saccharin. So if you are somebody with type 2 diabetes and you are having trouble and you're serious about doing diet and lifestyle changes, please reach out to us, because root cause medicine is something that does just that. We take each individual and find out what's the root cause for you. So you can have 5 different people with type 2 diabetes. What's underlying for them, which got them to that state, is unique to them. And that's what I love about what we do, is that our programs are tailored to the individual themselves. And again, how did you get there? Because there's always an answer, there's always a reason, there's always a root cause. Your body knows how to heal, and we know how to figure out why it's not doing it. I hope you found this video helpful. If you want more on this topic and others, click here.